There's a huge difference between cognitive empathy and real emotional empathy, and one means relatively little without the other. For example, if you can handle like hypothetical situations and understand, why certain things are sad or, certain abusive dynamics and why like when he does something, he's wrong. But then in your life cannot adjust to have an awareness that you could cause harm to someone in the ways that they tell you you have harmed them, that's someone that has cognitive empathy, but not like real emotional empathy. And there are people that like have a very functional difficulty with empathy. However, on a cognitive level, they claim emotional prowess through cognitive empathy because they know all these terms. Think about the person that weaponizes therapy speak, but it's like you're being manipulative right now. Like you have harmed me and you're using this new jargon to evade accountability. And the truth is, you'll never really know if someone is faking emotional or like real empathy until you get into a conflict with them, because their dedication to displaying their cognitive empathy, like they'll say things like, I have a high EQ. And why would you question it? Like, why? He says he has a high EQ, he has high EQ. But then they will wittingly or unwittingly do something that harms you, and you'll go to discuss it with them, and they are just very dedicated to convincing you that you are problematic for bringing a problem to them. Whereas people that have a lot of meaningful connections with others, they understand that conflict is a way your relationship with someone else can grow. It's not pleasant, but it's an understood thing that makes relationships develop so that you can proceed throughout the relationship in a more efficient way. You are meant to care that has hurt them or that you were acting in a way that harmed them inadvertently, like so that you can stop doing that and you want to stop doing the thing that hurts them. It's not about like the blame. It's about like, hey, yeah, I really don't want to hurt you again. Let me like let's work on a solution, But with someone like this, you get stuck in the mud because they never really get to the part where you're allowed to discuss it. They will do a myriad of things, including saying, I might be wrong, but you are more wrong because of something you did last year or whatever. They'll just throw a red herring at you to distract you from what you really wanted to talk about. Or they'll codify the way you speak and really police every way and manner in which you decided to approach it. And you'll get stuck on semantics forever. And it leaves you wondering, like, do you not care that, like, I'm hurt here? Like, do you not care about me enough? And truly, they just have underdeveloped empathy. Like, a lot of people will say if they wanted to, they would. This is like asking a kindergartner to read a college level book. Some people truly can't. Like, it has nothing to do with you. And if you wanted to, you would. No, some people really, like, their childhood has set them up in such a way where it's like, okay, this person's trying to talk to me, my defense mechanism core has been activated and I'm dysregulated. Like, you are not going to be able enough to challenge the entire infrastructure in which their body has regulated their system to feel safe. Truly, people are kind of like, well, therapy can help with that. Sometimes it can, but other times it just strengthens their cognitive empathy without really touching their like emotional or like in real time empathy. It gives them more tools to understand more manipulative ways to play the victim, and it doesn't further any of their interpersonal relationships. So just something to consider if you're having difficulties with someone that seems to have a good cognitive empathy, but you're always just reaching a wall that you can't get past.